you look at the beautiful children's center of the Staten Island Zoo, and there's this one structure with pieces of the roof missing. So Mr. Lopes saw that and he said, I can help.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ken Mitchell. I am the executive director of the Staten Island Zoo. It is my pleasure to have you all join us here today as we formally unveil Critters Corner here at the Staten Island Zoo. This was all made possible due to the generosity of Mr. Humberto Lopes and his family. Let's hear it for them.
Yay!
Eddie, oh good. In a little bit, I'm going to bring up the Master of Ceremonies, Ed Burke, will come up and say a few words, and he'll give you a little bit of the history of this project and how it came about. I would just like to thank Mr. Lopes from the bottom of my heart, from the Board of Trustees, the staff, the volunteers, the docents, and all the animals here at the Staten Island Zoo for the wonderful project you've done here for us today. Let's hear it one more time for Mr. Lopes and his family. This project was a joint effort between Mr. Lopes, a lot of guidance from Ed Burke, and of course our animal department, our facilities department, and our education department. So what we have here today is this wonderful exhibit, Critters Corner. So I thank you for coming, and it is my privilege and honor to introduce Ed Burke, the Deputy Borough President of Staten Island.
Thank you. Thank you. And, we're very grateful to Ken Mitchell because he is so wonderful always to entertain ideas and to allow Staten Island to feel like they're always welcome at the zoo and are welcome to come and enjoy it. But today is about thanking Mr. Lopes. As Ken Mitchell said, this is a generous Staten Islander, a businessman who loves to do things for children. Recently he donated some musical equipment to a local Staten Island school that wasn't able to afford that. He was able to make incredible improvements for the athletics facility at Susan Wagner. We're joined by the principal of Susan Wagner, Mr. Cugini is here. When a local athlete, sadly passed away, he was able to help the family in a way that they couldn't help themselves. So he's always reaching out, looking to do good. So today we're so thankful he's here helping the zoo. You know why? Because the zoo has about 180,000 to 190,000 people a year come here. That's a lot of people. And I think 100,000 of them are kids. So when you take an exhibit like this, which was not open, and you say to yourself, how can we make this open? How can we get this open so there's animals here for the people to enjoy? You need people like Mr. Lopes who'll step up and make that happen. And I'm gonna leave these boards here, but you look at the beautiful children's center of the Staten Island Zoo, and there's this one structure with pieces of the roof missing. So Mr. Lopes saw that and he said, I can help. And he sent a wonderful team of very talented people to take this corner of the zoo and repair it step by step, put on a new roof, new supports. He made this place come alive again. And with Kenny Mitchell and his team, Dr. Sarah Kay and Kerry Gallagher and Mark Lamberti, from a closed exhibit, you now have a Critters Corner. So that in a nutshell is what we're celebrating today. And I want to now, on behalf of Ken Mitchell and the whole team at the zoo, bring up Mr. Lopes to say a few words.
I'm quick. I want to thank George Torres. Where is he? Because he's my golden guy that helped me put this together and did the physical work. Thank you, George, because he put the stuff. He's the guy behind me, make me look good. He made me look beautiful. He did the physical work. So I want to thank you, George, for helping me out, put this together also. A lot of people can do donations. A lot of people just write out checks, and that's all good. But sometimes you got to put your own effort into it and your own time into it to make it much, exciting and much better for the kids at the same time with that little touch. And that's really what I want to do here. Something to last for many years to come, not only today, probably 30 years this thing will be still up here, and these kids will be enjoying it, and then they'll be bringing their kids here. So that's the whole purpose of all of this. So let's enjoy ourselves, and then we can keep on going and making things better. Thank you, everyone, for coming.
Nicely done! All right, come on through. Come on through. What do you see in there, everybody?
Tell me about your interest in the zoo and animals.
Well, I love animals. I basically love animals. I have quite a few myself personally in Florida, my home in Florida. I have a tremendous amount of birds, tremendous amount of other different animals, exotic birds and stuff. So that's the love of the animals since I'm a little boy.
And now you had your family here today. Have you been bringing them to the zoo for a while?
Yeah, for a while. When they were all little boys. So I would bring them, and then get the love going, keep the loving going for the animals and for the zoo. That they can start. They also get involved with it.
Now you had a good turnout of people here. Does that make you feel good? Knowing
Makes me feel great. There's more people that love it, and they respect the animals and know that people have to take time and see what they're all about, that we can keep care of them. Because as the kids grow older, one or two of them become vets, or someone will become part of the zoo also. So you keep the tradition going, and the kids interested in the animals. That's the biggest thing. And that's basically what this is all about, is the future. That's basically it.